Good afternoon, everyone. This is YC from YC Cooks and Bakes. Today I'm going to fill my oldest son's request to make blonde brownies. And I know a lot of you have seen my blonde brownies, but some of the new subscribers have not. And these ones I am going to put some chocolate morsels and some nuts in. And so I thought I would show everyone that I'm making blonde brownies today. And I'll just take you along for the ride. And I will put the recipe in the description. So in case you didn't get it the first time, you'll have it this time. Okay, so we're going to start off with that glass bowl. And I'm going to bring you forward so you can see what I'm doing. And if you see a little bit of white stuff in the bottom, it's because whenever I measure out my flour, I just stick this in the bottom. And I do it that way. So if there's any mess, it just gets in the bowl. And that's what I did. Okay. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of packed brown sugar. And you can see I packed it in there with the spoon pretty good. And because it comes out like a sandcastle, you know I've packed it. Okay, and then at this time you want to put in 2/3 cup of melted butter. And I actually could have put the sugar in this pot of melted butter and did it the other way around. It doesn't matter what really order you do it in. Sorry for all the metal sounds. I guess I should have brought my spatula over here. And so this is the 2/3 cup of butter and 2 cups of packed brown sugar. Okay. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. There's 1 and there's 2. Okay. And okay. I was getting ready to tell you that you want to cool the butter off with the brown sugar and vanilla and everything first, before putting in your eggs so that the egg whites don't cook, from your eggs. I hope everybody can see this because it is kind of dark in here for whatever reason. Anyway, there's 1 egg. And there is 2 eggs. And I'm just going to mix them in. Some people mess them up first or mess them, they put it all in the bowl. I honestly, when I'm on my own and I ain't doing a video or anything like that, I just throw everything in the bowl. And then just stir it all at one time or use my dough hooks, whatever works. Okay. And I will be baking this in a metal pan, an old metal pan, because I find they work better than my glass Pyrex. And I've already sprayed it. But it's old, For some reason, they seem to do chocolate brownies and blonde brownies better. I don't know what it is about the metal pans, but something about it. And that's why I keep it. Anyway. Okay. So we've got the brown sugar, butter, eggs, and vanilla. And now this is when we go ahead and put in our 2 cups of flour. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a fork at this time. My husband just came in. He is vacuuming the pool. There's 1 cup of flour and there is 2 cups. And probably at the same time while I put this in, I'll put in the teaspoon of baking powder, and there's a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in here. Okay. And we'll just kind of mix all that in sporadically. I didn't look at what the temperature was going up to today. I stopped looking at that a few days ago. and just I chalk it up now and just say it's hotter than HE, you know what. Okay, so we have everything in here except for the semi-sweet chocolate pieces and the cup of nuts. And I have a cup of nuts already poured. I'll pour those in at this time. And I just used some unsalted. I know you can't see the writing, and I need to work on getting it where you can see the writing. I like use the mirroring thing, but I can't find it. I even looked in the camera and in the settings. But anyway, I'll maybe ask my sons to help me with that. But this is unsalted, great value brand nuts. And I will stir that in at this time. Which actually helps break everything down and get mixed up quicker, I think, because you have some hard pieces in there. Yeah, my husband hasn't been to bed yet. He had to. I don't know what it is. They keep calling them into work, but then when they get there, they only have a couple things to do, and they end up coming home early. And they've done that several weekends in a row. It doesn't make any sense, you know. It's almost like cancel all your plans, come in, but you're going to work anyway. Okay, and then we're not going to have anything for you to do. Kind of strange. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a cup. But that's okay because he loves his job, and that's a good thing. So I feel one in there. I think I got it out. Okay. And there's the chocolate morsels. We'll put those in there. And if you look at this, it almost looks like the same color and the same dough as looks like chocolate chip cookies. But it's really blonde brownies. So I'll go get a spatula to put it in our pan. Okay, so when I went and got the spatula, I put on the oven. You do have to start the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And these will bake in about 30 to 35 minutes, I think, yes. Anywhere between 25 and 35 minutes. It depends on how hot your oven is. So, you know, these will be done in like a half hour or just a little tiny bit over. You just have to keep an eye on them. All right. Trying to do so much lately. It's ridiculous. Yesterday was really busy. That's why I never got on here at all. I had laundry to do, and computer work to do, and then channel upkeep to do, and then I had more cleaning to do. It was like one thing after another. So when I did cook, I fried some chicken, and like that, you know, I made potatoes au gratin, and we had a tossed garden salad, which I also made. So I was busy yesterday, and the heat was relentless. That is for sure. Okay, so basically, I've put it in this pan, and I just spread it out. Like, you just spread it out the best way you can, because it's going to melt and spread some more in the oven, and it looks like this. And you do spray your pan, just so you know, or, you know, some kind of butter or grease. And I will get this in the oven and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, they're in the oven and for about 30 minutes, I would say. Maybe I can take them out sooner, I don't know, but I got my all the stuff cleaned, all the dishes done and everything. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you about some blonde brownies that I seen Chef Gordon Ramsay, world famous, make one time. And I know he doesn't need plugging, but I thought they were great, and I want to do them for this holiday season. Next time the holidays come around, and he does it with because it's the holidays. He uses shaved white chocolate and some cranberries, and they just look absolutely amazing. And his blonde brownies involve white chocolate and cranberries, and I thought, oh man, that just sounds amazing, and I want to make some like that. So I wanted to let you know about that because I hope I can do it, so y'all can see. And I'll just go ahead and download the recipe or get it from his site. But that's about it. I just have been busy, 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 and it has been hot, very hot. Tonight we are going to have jalapeno and cheddar brats, and that's basically it. We don't have any extra of anything right now in the house. Um, Nothing really. I mean, I'm making these blonde brownies, but we don't keep all the like chips and cookies and uh, like Fritos or anything like that, or munchies or snack bars or anything like that. We don't keep anything like that. Like we have nothing like that. And matter of fact, we're out of fruit now. We're out of watermelon. We're out of apples, and we don't have any bananas. So for us to have a blonde brownie, I think it's okay. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go check on them. Okay, these are out of the oven now, and you can just cool them slightly on a rack if you want, and then still cut them, while they're warm. But I wanted to show you something. You know how you'll go around the circumference. When you can put a knife in it like that, when you see it come away from the sides, that's how you know that they are done for sure. Because it'll show, and you probably can't see it like I can, but it'll actually show a little bit of a gap. And it looks like, you know, really tiny, but enough for a knife to fit in there. See how you can just go, see how the knife just goes right down, like there's a gap there, like a little ditch. And that's how you know, well, they're probably done, So I'll go ahead and cut one of these out so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Obviously you can cut these as big or as small, how you want them. But there they are right there. You can see the nuts in them and the chocolate morsels. And those are blonde brownies. And I'm going to store them in like a Sterilite container like this. I just take a couple paper towels and I put it in the bottom, and then I store them in here, and then, easy close. That way you're not messing with a wrapper on top and all that, and the guys can come and get one, and they can flip those down pretty good, and the stuff stays good, and then you don't have any bugs getting in it and stuff like that. So that's what they look like. And I will put the recipe of what I did in the description for you so that you can give them a try if you would like to. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.